What's up, guys? Quadron here. Welcome to another episode of Quadron TV. Today we're talking about Arms Race. Basically, how to play to the maximum effectiveness, get the most kills as quickly as possible, while at the same time surviving and having a good kill-death ratio. So I'm going to be giving you some do's and don'ts when it comes to playing Arms Race. We're going to start by saying you need to take a base. And by that, I just mean that you find an area of the map where you've mostly got enemies behind you, so you're generally safe. You're not going to get flanked, you're not going to get knifed. You're not going to get shot behind for free. And then you always want to be hopefully flanking enemies or surprising enemies by popping around a corner or basically catching them when they're looking the other direction. And basically that enables you to get some kills for free while not dying for free. And not dying for free is a very important part of any first-person shooter. You never want to get shot from behind. You never want to die just for no reason, basically. And so this is not the best place. I'm going to try to move to a location where I can, like this to me is a great base example. You want to have an area where you can pop around the corner, take people by surprise, and pull back and get cover, and then pop out again, take some pop shots, and to where you're almost never shot from the side. I think that's an example where maybe I was a little bit too exposed. So second thing, play to your weapon set. Arms Race is built around a certain series of weapons. SMGs are great at medium to short distances, so you want to focus getting SMGs when you're kind of halfway to their base or when they're rushing right at you. You want to have a decent throw distance between you. You don't want it to be too long. You don't want, because otherwise the assault rifles and sniper rifles will just way overpower you. But you don't want it to be too short either, because shotguns will dominate. And right now I've got shotguns, and basically Arms Race gives you categories of weapons in a row. You know, you start out with a few of the light SMGs, then you go to more advanced SMGs, and then you go to shotguns, and then after shotguns, it's assault rifles. Assault rifles, you got sniper rifles, and then you're going back down to a few handguns and a knife again. So what you want to do is kind of plan ahead just a little bit, like know your area, know the strength of your weapon versus the distance of your opponent. So play to your weapon set, step back when you've got assault rifles or sniper rifles. Go forward when you've got SMGs and shotguns, and pistols kind of need a medium to short distance as well. Okay, so third to do, always try to aim for the head if you can. Headshots are just so good in Counter-Strike, and they're really not that hard to get, so you always want to be aiming for headshots if you can. And to get a headshot, basically aim for the neck area and do 2 to 3 round bursts. And usually either the first or second shot will get them in the head. So you're going to want to do that almost all the time. Never not go for headshots in Counter-Strike, unless you've got a shotgun or sniper rifle like an AWP, because those one-shot body shot people. So it's much better to go for a body shot, much more likely to kill. Finally, the last do is always try to use your few seconds of invincibility when you start the round to your advantage. So when you start the round, if you don't shoot the gun, everything's kind of black and white and hazy. And that's because you're still invincible. You're still and you're partially invisible too to enemies. So you want to take advantage of that and position yourself so that, for example, if you've got a shotgun, don't shoot for the first few seconds and run at the enemy, and then hopefully you can get a shot off and one-shot somebody before they can even damage you. Another thing you can do is, for example, if you've got an assault rifle, aim for the head, get your head shot in right away and just kill them. So use your few seconds of invincibility to get, precisely aim or get the weapon advantage that you need. Alright, so now that we've talked about some do's, let's talk about some don'ts. So don't rush blindly. If at all possible, you don't want to rush blindly. You're going to want to try to not stay out in the open. You always want to try to be near edges of buildings or behind structures so that you can always get cover. Because if you're out in the open and someone starts shooting you, you can't duck behind something to save your life. For a third don't camp in one place. Taking a base doesn't mean just sitting in one place and aiming down in one corridor or down one little area. Taking a base is protecting your backside, getting the enemy out in front, and just finishing them off directly in front of you. You don't want to be predictable, and camping in one spot is the ultimate being predictable. So you kill them once, but then the next time they just like throw a flashbang or come around the corner, just guns blazing instantly and know exactly where you are. So don't camp in one spot. At least if you're going to take a base, make sure you move around that area. Finally, Counter-Strike is a game where you just really can't spray and pray, except maybe at extremely close distances, spraying and praying is not a good idea. So try to avoid that and stay to 2 to 3 round bursts for headshots. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more tricks and tips. And I'll be posting more Counter-Strike, Modern Warfare, you know, maybe even some StarCraft videos coming up. So looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.